Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I am using my Gelamentary collection by Madam Glam. I just did a review over the weekend, so be sure to go check that out, as well as to join the giveaway before it's too late. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going in with my IBD gel top coat, and I'm doing that on her last finger that I just did. I forgot what finger that was. And then I'm doing this ring finger, and we're curing each finger for 30 seconds, and I'm going to be applying the holographic chrome powder on it. And as you can see, I literally just dab the little makeup witch sponge into the container and just rub it on the nail. And I do want to say that every top coat is different. You might have to cure one for 30 seconds. I cure mine for 30 seconds. You might have to cure yours for 60. So they're all different. So you do want to make sure that it's more of a trial and error type of thing. So after that, we're going to go in and apply another top coat over that and cure it. Just because I'm going to be applying more, not bling, but yeah, I'm going to be applying bling and also other designs over it, so I don't want it to mess up the chrome. So that's why I'm doing another top coat over the chrome, just to make sure that it's sealed before we do anything else over it. Once again, this is the IBD gel top coat, and it is a non-cleanse. So when you're doing any type of chrome, you do have to make sure you use a non-cleanse top coat. So after that, we're going to go in with some more colors. Once again, they are all by the Gelamentary collection by Madam Glam, and I'll leave the link in the description as well as my promo code. So for this one, I'm doing more of a tie-dye look on it. So I'm just applying the colors all over the nail, and I'm doing it like going towards the side. And you do want to make sure that when you're doing this, you apply the colors thick. So even if it's running all over the cuticle, it's fine, because I'm going to wipe that off. But you want it to be wet, so that way whenever I go back and drag the colors, they're going to be moving and mixing into each other. Once again, you want to make sure you do the colors thick, and then you're going to go in with a tiny brush, and you're just going to literally draw lines from that center, which is the bright neon color, and then pulling it out towards the side of the nail, if that makes sense. But remember, make sure that your colors are wet, that way they actually run into each other and it gives us that tie-dye effect. Alrighty, and since the colors are thick, as you can see, I'm going back and wiping the sides off with my thumb to make sure that it's not going to run off the nail. And then I'm going back around the cuticle area to clean up the mess. So then after this, we're going to go in with one of our green polishes, and sorry, I shouldn't put the names of them on here, but like I said, I have a video where I'm showing you each color with the name on it as well. But I'm using a yellow and that green to do an ombre effect, and as you can see, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to do it because this wasn't planned, so I didn't do my usual base coat under this. So this is why you have to do some type of base coat underneath, so that polish will stick to something, because if not, you're going to have to do more coats of it. As you can see, it's not as bright. So then after that, we're going to go in with this really pretty pink, and we are doing like the drip effect. So I'm using a small nail art brush, and I'm literally doing like 3 little drips and connecting them at the top towards the cuticle area, and then I'm also going to do some more little drips down towards the tip of the nail. So it's really simple, but it's really cute. Once again, I'm just using a small nail art brush, and I will have these on my website as soon, or not as soon, but pretty soon, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. Alrighty, so remember for the ombre nails, you do want to make sure you just go back and continue to do more coats until you get the coverage that you want. Like I said, I didn't do a base coat like I should have, so that's why I was having a little bit of a harder time. But then I'm just going back around the cuticle area to clean up all the polish, and I am just dipping my brush into acetone and just wiping it away. So now for this done, we are going to do a drip effect, and I'm going to be using just different colors. Once again, all of these colors are by the Gelamentary collection by Madam Glam. Alrighty, then for the middle finger, I'm going to go in with the same IBD gel top coat, and then I'm going to just end up doing another holographic chrome nail on this. So I am going to cure this for 30 seconds. Alrighty, so now moving on to the other hand, we're going to be doing another ombre nail. So for this one, I'm going to be using a pink and a purple. So remember, you do want to make sure that you do some sort of base coat for the ombre nails, because if not, you will have to build up the polish even more, which means that you'll have to do more coats. So we're just doing the pink and purple, dabbing it on the nail, and then we're going to go back and clean around that cuticle area. Alrighty, so for the pinky, I'm going to go in with this bright neon yellow color. As you can see, the color is just going on so good. It has a great coverage, and I just absolutely love them. So be sure to go check them out if you haven't already done so. And then after this, we're going to be doing another tie-dye look, except for this time we're doing it starting in the middle. So remember, make sure that you apply those polishes on pretty thick, because you want them to be runny when you do start dragging the colors. And even though I was applying the colors thick, they still dried super fast. So I absolutely love that about those colors, because by the time it was time time for me to do a top coat. Like y'all, I ran my finger over the top of the nail and it was dry. So that's so good. So now I'm just going to go in and just drag the color around. It doesn't have to be perfect. That is the point of tie-dye. It's not always the same. So I'm just using a small nail art brush to do that. And then after that, I'm going to clean around the cuticle area. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to go back and do a second coat of that neon yellow color. As you can see, the coverage is just flawless. The color is just so bright and pretty. So remember to just go check them out. And even if you don't buy anything, just look at those beautiful colors that they have. So then now I'm going to go back and do a couple more coats of that ombre nail. Remember, this is why it's so important to always do a base coat, because if not, you're going to have to work harder. So remember, do it right the first time so you don't have to end up spending more time on it. So then after this, I'm just going to clean around the cuticle area, and then we're going to move over to the thumb. And for the thumb, I'm going to go back and apply the same IBD gel top coat because she just fell in love with that holographic powder. So we're going to do that on the thumb, and then after we do that coat, we're going to do we're going to cure it for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and apply the powder on the other finger that we already cured. Once again, we just dip our sponge into the chrome and just rub it on the nail. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go in with my black nail art paint, and I'm just going to outline the drips in black. And this is by Broadway. I get these from my local Dollar General. I always only buy a white, a black, and a silver because you just are always going to need those colors. And like I said, I'm just outlining the drips. Once again, I get these from Dollar General and they're only $1. So be sure to go check them out. Alrighty, so now that the thumb is cured, we're going to go back and apply that chrome powder. So remember, when you're doing chrome, you do want to make sure that you just try different curing times to see what works for you. Only because all top coats are different. I cure mine for 30 seconds and that is the perfect time. So anyways, we're going to move over to the bling. So I am going to be applying some bigger pieces. So for that, I am using some hard gel. I'm using my wax pencil and then my big bling. I'm also going to be applying some smaller ones. So for that, I'll be using my Mia Secret gel resin. That is the glue that I use for my bling. I get that question a lot. I promise, it seems like no matter how many times I say it, I still have a million people asking me. Once again, that is Mia Secret gel resin, and that's what I use to apply my bling. I'm also using my wax pencil, and once again, that is my SS6 and my SS12, and I will have these on my website pretty soon. People keep asking me about that as well. I don't have a date for it yet, but I promise it's coming so soon. Just make sure you stay tuned on my Instagram page because that's where I'll be posting it. Well, really, I'll be posting it on my YouTube too, but most likely I'll post it on Instagram first, so be sure to check that out. So we are going to be applying bling on all of the nails, so just apply it wherever you want the bling at, and then just pick up your bling with the wax pencil. And then I'm also going to be using the Mia Secret Gel Resin Activator, which is a spray that helps the glue dry. And honestly, I feel like with the activator, the bling just stay on for way longer. because I feel like it literally just like freezes that glue into place. So once again, just apply your glue wherever you want your bling at, and then if you need to add some more, then that's fine. Just apply more glue and just place your stones wherever you want them. And then this gel resin does not have to be cured. I get that question a lot, but I do have to cure the hard gel that I use for the big stones. So I am going to be placing each hand under the UV LED light for 30 seconds. Alrighty, then afterwards, as you can see, I sprayed the Mia Secret Gel Resin Activator. Like I said, that's that spray that helps the bling dry. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other hand. I'm applying my hard gel, applying the big bling. I'm picking it up with my wax pencil. And then for my smaller bling, I'm going to be using my Mia Secret Gel Resin. We're going to cure each hand for 30 or 60 seconds. And then we're going to come back and do our top coat. Alrighty, y'all, so this is the final look. They turned out beautiful. Those colors are so bright and pretty. So remember, be sure to go check out the Gelamentary collection by Madam Glam. I do have a promo code, so I'll leave that in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNail32. And I'll see you guys next time.